from Kit Brinkley and Xavier, or sorry, on the other side of things. Seems to be a Diego Diaz shot at Kit Brinkley and Xavier DeSantis, and this was when the
No,
troopers were still
no.
around.
I'm looking at 579. I'm sorry, 579. Sorry, I'm a little bit dyslexic.
Terrorism at the
Yep. Wearing blue-gray camouflage unit, head was covered, holding a large pipe wrench, blow the building up. C4 around. So the same guy.
yeah.
Okay. Bomb threat deputy. Same guy here. 573. All I did was I just literally searched the word bomb in reports, and these are all coming up. So I could be missing a bunch. 573. Bob Hodges patrol. Blue ski mask.
Kept referring to himself as Travis. But
Okay.
we know the individual's name to be Jason McNasty.
No. So the other guy, Razor Husk. These are all about Razor Husk. All these
Oh,
other
sorry.
reports.
Yes, Razor Husk. Lewis Razor Husk.
But there's a good chance he could have called himself Travis. It's fine.
The judge returned back and said, I am not giving the nines until government approves it. I got told not to do it. And then this other part is he states that you do not know what terrorism is. I don't know why he said that.
What? We have
Yeah,
seven
that's
different. We have 7 different reports and bomb threats.
that's what I'm trying to find the other report. So I have 599, 593, 579, 573.
Um,
We've got 571. This is the tuners one that I was attached to as well.
yeah, this one as well. Same guy. So the problem Bunky has with terrorism is that terrorism is very specific, right? It has to be for like political means. Let me see if we can define it as terrorism. Give me a second. Let me look at my reports.
Terrorism is the act of using violence, intimidation, in the pursuit of political gains, especially when aimed towards civilians or innocent bystanders. That is a terrible definition of terrorism.
So
Holy
no, but
crap.
look. What was the report? 579. No, what the fuck was the report with the guy? SPVN. So 70599. Send him this report and be like, this is literally terrorism. What are you talking about? This guy is a member of the Sovereign People's Punishment something, and he's constantly attacking government officials. I don't understand what. So I guess he wants to know what the. Okay, all right. So here's how we do this, right? We go in there and we try to figure out what the purposes of the people's shit is, right? What is it called? Southern punishment.
Southern sovereigns people's punishment.
Southern people's
But again,
punishment.
I don't know if the guy was lying to us when I wrote this report. Is it network?
I'm just gonna say it's network. And so we'll ask
Perfect.
him. We'll ask him about what are your motives? Like, what's the point of what you're doing? Get him to confess to terrorism, and then that's it. Then we'll talk to him about it. Let's go.
That's fair.
No,
Okay.
you take lead, actually, because I
Oh,
like
oh
I
Lord.
like those flowery terms. The
Flowery terms.
whatever you said, the prisoner man, like the terms for the different interrogation methods. So I want to see what you got.
Oh God. Oh God. I'm terrible at interrogation.
I mean, you wanted to use it. Listen, we've got all these reports. Again, solely focused on. All right, I'm gonna start it. Right,
Well,
I'll start, and then you just follow my lead. Here, Jason, how you doing?
might want to speak up a little bit. Hey, can you not hear me?
Can you hear me, Mr. McNasty?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
Comfortable? I can hear you.
Yeah, if you guys don't take forever.
Listen, I mean, we're busy. There's a lot going on. It's not just you here. Like we've got to deal with your buddy too, your friendly friend. What do you call him? Travis? Is that how you refer to him as?
fix names for him.
What happened? I'm like you gotta have to speak up because sometimes when you got a real low gravelly voice, you sound like the rock biter from the Never-Ending Story. So
What?
Never-Ending Story, you know, Never-Ending
Does
Story.
that help you better?
Did you ask if that was any better, sir? Because
Yes,
that's not.
Yeah.
it's a little bit better. So how'd you meet Travis?
You know, we did a lot of jobs together.
A lot of jobs. What kind of jobs? What kind of work do you? What kind of work are you in?
You know, whatever our boss tells us to do,
Your
just
boss?
get that shit done. Yeah.
Your boss, the leader of the SPPN? Is that your boss? The Sovereign People's Punishment Network? Is that your boss who leads that, or are you just? Is that just like how's that work?
You know, sometimes he tells us what to do, where to get the things, you know.
Which
Go,
cops to
we go
bomb?
get
Which terrorists
exactly,
to
dude.
yeah?
Which ones are the terrible ones?
They're bad. You think they're bad?
Mr. Pretty Boy over here might be the next one. Who knows?
I mean, let's focus. Let's focus. I mean, you heard a lot of people today. We're just trying to figure out, like your buddy. I mean, he kind of told us a lot about what's going on, but I'm trying to hear it from your mouth. And I'm interested in the southern in the Sovereign People's Punishment Network. Tell me about that.
You know, it's a network where we just like to we like to pick our prey, you know, and the weak ones are always the ones that goes first, you know. Then we get to the little tricky ones,
Yeah,
the
I
little
understand what you're
fucking the
saying.
guys with the dirt.
What's like? It's always it's. I know you threatened a judge. You threatened Bunky. You had bombs all over the courthouse a couple of times. And, you and your buddy Travis. Let's call him Travis for now, right? Um, what is the is your like? Are you a part of a bigger cell? Like, what's the purpose of you guys? I know you're attacking government officials. What's the change you want to see in the city through violence?
Everything's political.
What happened?
Everything is political.
I
We like to
understand that
get
everything's political.
we got to get the dirt. You know, we got to sift through the dirt. You know,
Right. What is so? What I'm saying though, like you continue to do these terroristic acts. Like, what is your political goals, and why do you think that the best way to get through this type of get to your political aims is through violence? Explain that to them. That's what I'm trying to understand because like you haven't talked to anybody, you haven't like put in any, you haven't put an ad in the paper to for your grievances. You guys are just you and Travis are just blowing people up. So explain to me your political motives for your violence.
so there's a lot of dirt. If you get a little dirt on your fingernails, you know, I'm gonna find you. And when I do find you, sometimes it's not pretty. Sometimes we just torture you. Sometimes we just hang out with you, we chit chat, make us look friendly. And the next day we meet up and shit, you might get a bomb in your chest.
What is what is the change you want to see in the city that you think you're gonna
I
get
want the
by
evil to be gone and the good to stay.
say this what? Say it again.
I want the evil to be gone.
You want evil to be gone. That's a very existential and vague thing. Like what do you like specifically? Like what are your political goals? Do you want to see a change at mayor? Do you think the mayor's dirty? Do you want to see a change with the judges? Do you want the police? Do you want to see different police? Do you want to see a change in the police department, EMS? Like, because like
And
you're explain.
honestly, fuck the reeds. So
Fuck the reeds. I don't know. I
yeah,
don't
that's
know what
our
that means. Like
yeah.
you mean like the like at the ponds, like reeds, like plants, or like the people, the reeds.
Be people there. They can be the plants.
I haven't I haven't heard one report of any reeds getting blown up or threatened. It's just cops and judges and people like that. Like what's
We're gonna show them what we're show them what it's like. You know
Yeah.
what's gonna what's gonna happen to them. So
You consider yourself a terrorist?
I consider myself a guy that gets the job done when the job needs to be done.
An idealist, maybe, at least, right? Revolutionary
Uh,
at best.
yeah, just trying to change the world one step at a time.
Do you want to topple the
One
government
location.
here?
Maybe the people that we're behind want to take control. We have to take those out to get to that spot.
I hear you. Start one, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, huh?
Start somewhere. You gotta tease your way. You gotta take out a hospital, a fucking noodle exchange or something, where people like to eat. And then you go and fuck the judges. And soon enough, we're blowing out banks. People are going to be getting away with lots of money.
What about the innocent civilians that are gonna get hurt along the way? Do you care?
It's collateral damage. It's
Collateral
something you
damage.
can fix. Yep, something you can fix.
I hear you. Uh, how long
That's
have you
where you to
known?
pick up the pieces.
You want me to pick up the pieces? I got a bad back.
Well, that's okay.
You don't think that's selfish for you to make a mess in my city and then let me clean it up after when it's in flames?
Yeah, well, sometimes when you don't stop the problems, we will, and it's a mess for you to clean up.
So you think the
We can
problem
get you a
is
couple
cops?
like bulldozers.
I hear you.
I mean, it's the cops, it's the gangbangers, it's the drug dealers.
So when you met,
It's just the innocent civilians
so it's
sometimes
the
too. Yeah.
gangbangers and drug dealers, but you're killing cops and threatening judges.
Well, sometimes you guys do a bad job, and shit
Sometimes we do a
happens.
bad job. You think that's
Yeah, we're
excuse?
always
You think
we're
that's
always
an
watching.
excuse for terrorism? Or do you think maybe it's the reason, like the not excuse, maybe the mandate is what you think it is for terrorism?
You know,
I
it
hear
could be
you.
both.
Speak up. Could be
It
both.
could be both. Yeah.
Okay. Let me. How long have you known Travis? When you met, did you guys meet at work or did you meet at like an
So,
SPPN rally?
so we were like hanging out at work.
Yeah.
Approached us with this idea. We kind of liked it, and we started doing things.
You and him.
And things, yeah, dude, things became real things, and they became bigger things. We were watching the news and hearing all the problems,
I hear you.
and then one step at a time. One bomb, two bomb, three bomb. Soon enough, there might just be another bomb.
We don't want any more bombs though.
No, yeah, you don't, but you know the legacy goes on. Someone will take after me and do another one somewhere.
Do you think if we take you down, there's just gonna be more gonna pop up like round like what's that game Tabert where you get the little bopper thing and you hit them on the head, you get the
Whack a mole.
is it gonna be like whack a mole? Good call.
Maybe.
Well, we don't want that, sir. We don't
Yeah,
want
there's a lot of fans just like us that want to do the same shit we're doing. But
uh
they got to pick up the pieces where we left off, and maybe they'll find them one day, and
I hear you.
something else will happen.
Tell me more about the SPPN. The boss. You said you got a boss tells you what to do. Is he the leader of the Sovereign People's Punishment Network? Is that what you guys call it? Do you have a different name for your organization? Am I getting it
It's
wrong?
definitely the punishment network. No, it's definitely the punishment network.
What happens
We all get to these rallies late at night,
later? Now you go to
just
rallies.
way out there. Yeah, yeah, out there.
Where the
Who
rallies?
knows where?
Who knows where?
It's for you to figure out, my man. I ain't gonna tell you all that.
Okay.
This is a group of us, and we all chit
Yeah, you've been
chat.
talking to me at least a little bit. So, how many of you are there in Los Santos going to these rallies, these cells? How many? Like, what's the
I don't
percentage
know.
split?
Sometimes it's 12, sometimes it's like, 30 of us.
Jesus Christ, Tapper, do
And
you
we
know
all
what
discuss the problems.
murder is? Oh, let's say
We have we have
goodbye.
we have rats everywhere. Rats in the PD, rats in the EMS, rats in city council.
Do
They
you
feed
think
us all the
you think your
information.
network, your terrorism network extends into the police departments and the city council?
But, I mean, sometimes when we show up to our meetings, I really don't know who these people are, but they bring good points. They talk about the problems and the shit they keep hearing, or the times that they stand on the corner, watch all that shit just goes down.
What problems they talk about?
Everything.
What problems are they
How
talking about?
shitty,
Huh?
how shitty of a police department, you know,
Why is it shitty,
how many
Jason?
people how many times people get away with shit that they shouldn't be getting away with.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss of the punishment, the people's punishment network, Jason? Let's get real here.
I'm not gonna tell you that, dude.
What are you gonna tell me? You haven't really told me anything, really. You're just blabbering about your organization. These
Yeah,
bosses,
you haven't really told us anything that Travis hasn't already told us.
yeah. That's what we really want to know here.
I'm glad he has amused you.
What's
I
funny?
mean, let's be realistic here. He could be ratting on you in the other interrogation room. You know, he could be naming you as the boss. And, we could be getting enough
Sometimes,
information
dude,
right
you gotta
now.
ride or die, and
Are you willing to die for the sovereign people's punishment network, Jason McNasty?
if I gotta set an example out there in the world, of course I'm gonna do it. I put my name down on that fucking roster and I said, I'm doing it. Change the fucking world one day at a time.
Put your name down on the roster, huh, for the big man.
But Jason, it's not simply as just you dying for the cause, right? You're 26 years of age. Who knows how long you may last in prison? You willing to give up 50, 60, 70 years of your life rotting away in a prison for a cause that you knew in your 20s?
He's saying someone can't throw me a phone over the fucking fence and I can make a phone call.
What do you think?
Not if we have anything to do with it. We can talk to DOC and have them search your jail cell
Yeah, well,
every
I know
single
you
hour
ain't
if we
coming to
wanted
the
to.
prison, pretty boy.
Listen, listen. It's a foregone conclusion that you're going to be in a tiny little metal box with no windows, sir. You killed 10 cops. Okay, like
I'll do it
it's not
again
even
if I
about
have
that.
to.
And not only not you know what? Here's the crazy part. You know the crazy part, Jason? I'll tell you.
Yeah, but it's,
Nobody's gonna know your name.
it's gonna know what?
Nobody's gonna see a police report. Nobody's gonna see a news report about you killing
Yeah,
cops.
well, guess what, dude?
You're gonna
People
go into a
talk. People
box.
talk all the time. Someone's probably out there right now fucking blabbing their fucking mouth stops
Who's
about
like
the
that?
shit that just happened. But you some fucking
You
dorks
know,
up there right now just blabbing.
you know what? There was two civilians. I'm very observant. There were two civilians at the that showed up and saw that, and it was long after when all the bodies were gone, all the people were gone, and it was just my barricades. And you know who they were? One of them was a shitbag criminal GSF guy. Couldn't give a fuck less about you or me or his own mama. And the other one was a civilian who just wanted to know what happened, and we didn't tell him. Nobody's gonna
You've
know.
got no audience, Jason.
This
No
is your
audience at all.
no audience. The auditorium is empty, Jason. You know what? This is your first time. This is your first go around. So you're gonna go around and you're gonna go around and
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
not my first
stumble
rodeo
on a
though.
train and go right into the toilet and never be heard of again. Or you can maybe make a difference and maybe have people look up to you in the future, man.
Yeah,
Tell us what
people
we
already
don't
look
know.
up to me when I stepped in the door after
You'll
the meeting, and I
never
was like,
ever see a
I'm
difference.
gonna go do this, guys.